Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jennifer Lynn and I'm Senior Director of Product Marketing in Cisco's Connected Energy Networks business unit. I have the pleasure of being here today with Gary Murphy, Chief Project Officer for Smart Meter Infrastructure Programs at BC Hydro. Thank you for joining us here today and sharing your thoughts as we build upon our connected grid portfolio with new powerful solutions, services, and partnerships to help utilities modernize their electrical grid. Gary, could you tell us a little bit more about BC Hydro's plans to modernize their grid?
Well, I sure can, and thanks so much for the opportunity to speak with you, Jennifer, and talk a little bit about the Itron and Cisco partnership. BC Hydro has been in the planning phase of its grid modernization efforts for quite some time, and we're just about to enter the implementation phase and of many aspects of that, including the smart metering program, which we began actually deploying in July. Our grid modernization efforts span all aspects of our electricity system, from generation to transmission to distribution. It includes people, processes, and technology. And fundamental to the success of that is a very robust communication backbone, of which all of our technology that we put in place in the grid is going to use in order to get information back to BC Hydro.
Right, great. To that end, earlier this year, BC Hydro undertook an ambitious program to evolve 1.8 million meters to smart meter infrastructure, and you chose to go with a Cisco Itron partnership. Can you talk a little bit more about that partnership and your reasons for going with the partnership?
Well, I sure can. And first, I'll tell you a little bit about that program, which we began in July. We need to put in place over 1.8 million meters by the end of December 2012. We need a very strong, robust network that's going to support that grid and also serve as the basis for additional deployments of distribution automation devices. And in fact, that's one of the reasons why we selected the Itron-Cisco partnership. When you combine Itron's experience as a meter system vendor, as a metering company, and clearly one of the most established entities in that field, with Cisco's world-class telecommunications network experience, it turned out to be a very compelling value proposition for us. Not only did we see that as an opportunity to leverage the network for the first phase of grid modernization, which is the smart metering program, but also because of its robustness, because of its inherent security features, and its latency and bandwidth features, we're able to leverage that across multiple applications as we go forward with our grid modernization plans. So for us, it was a game changer. And one that was a significant contributor to our decision-making process.
Excellent. We, Cisco and Itron, as partners, are really committed to helping utilities look for ways to improve their operational excellence and drive greater efficiencies, as well as reduce costs. Can you also elaborate a little bit, Gary, on how you see Cisco's connected grid solution helping BC Hydro increase value from its own operations?
Well, absolutely. You know, when you think about the cost savings alone, when you're able to leverage one single network from multiple applications, including metering, as well as distribution automation, that becomes a very compelling value proposition for us. But you know, when you look beyond the money, you have to think about security and you have to think about reliability. Those are very important attributes that we needed to have in our communication network. We believe that Cisco is the world-class provider of secure, reliable, high-performing networks. And for us, the ability to leverage that one network across all those applications cost effectively is a combined value proposition that's hard to beat.
Great, thanks for that. And besides the clear cost and efficiency benefits, we also really believe that IP convergence can help simplify your field operations and also really help derive some key insights from what are increasingly automated systems in the grid. You've been in the industry for many years, Gary. Can you also comment on some of the challenges that you believe lie ahead for the industry as a whole?
Well, certainly, and we're clearly an adopter of the IP convergence strategy, and it's a vision that we embrace here as well. You know, when you think about it, we've barely tapped the surface of the ability to leverage IP endpoint devices as conduits for information back to BC Hydro to allow us to operate the grid better and to provide our customers with information to help them save money on their bills. We just tapped the surface in that. And when you think about the ability of Cisco's IPv6-based network to be able to reach out into an unlimited number of IP-enabled devices, the power that we're able to provide for the benefit of our customers is extraordinary. And it's a vision we embrace, and we clearly see the industry moving in that direction as well.
Great. Gary, sincere thanks for being here today. We really appreciate you sharing your thoughts on a fan solution approach that we really believe is setting a new bar for the utility industry. It's always a pleasure for us to hear from our leading customers and see that not only what we're doing is helping them achieve their internal goals, but also setting a new bar to derive the next level of service and deliver that next level of service for their customers.
Well, thanks so much, Jennifer. And I have to tell you how impressed we are with the support we're getting from Cisco on a very challenging project and a very challenging schedule. They've been out in the front lines with us, bringing their best and brightest from the services organization, from the product side, working together with us as a seamless team. And it's been a very positive experience, building tremendous trust and confidence in our partnership and our long-term relationship.
Excellent. Thanks again. And thank you all for watching and participating with us today.